Alrighty, I believe we're live. I believe we are live, everybody. Welcome in, everyone. Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry, allergies have been running rampant today. Welcome in, everyone. Great to see you all. Please smash that like button on your way in. Doing another old school stream today. Just haven't quite been able to make that new setup work yet. So I just haven't had the time to even start it. So truth be told, we haven't even begun setting that up. So for the not foreseeable future, but next few weeks, we'll be running just off of phone streams on pretty much every platform that I post on. Going overlay lists for a bit. We got an order starting off already. It's a twofer. It's to go 9 miles from Applebee's and one other store. I don't know where else we need to go, but it's a double order. One from Applebee's, one from somewhere else, and then holy crap. Great to see everybody. Welcome in. Thank you all so much for joining us tonight. If you are enjoying, please leave a like, smash that subscribe button. Getting super close to our first goal of 500 subscribers. I think if we do everything right tonight, then we can get there. I'm only going to be out for about 2 hours. My girlfriend is going to be coming up to town for a couple days, so I want to spend the time with her too. And I did, just get off work. I've been working since 8 a.m., so probably only got a couple hours in me, but that's all right. We're gonna enjoy the time we got. So, thank you, Jim. I appreciate it. I think you've shown more love to this old V6 than most other folks have. The support is appreciated very much. I will say, it's kind of fun doing the older style streams. Reminds me of the good old days with SRM before it kind of got to be too much for me. Would fire up a Streamlabs stream and go for it. But anyway, for those of you guys just tuning in, welcome to the stream. Thank you for being here. We got an order that we've accepted from DoorDash already. As we have been doing the past several streams, we are accepting every order DoorDash throws at us in order to keep increasing our ratings. Right now we're at 51 out of 100, up from 47. I think that's as far low as we dropped. So we're just slowly climbing our way back up. Hopefully we'll start to see a little bit more of a rapid increase as we go on. And you might notice some actual daylight. We're starting to get into the longer days, which is nice, almost into March now already. So before you know it, we'll be streaming in full daylight until like 10 o'clock at night, which will be great because that's probably when I'm going to want to wrap up anyway. So we won't really have to do a whole lot of driving around at night, which I don't mind doing, but it's nicer to, especially in some of those tighter neighborhoods and apartment complexes where you can't really see where you need to end up. It's quite nice. But okay, so YouTube is going to do that thing that it likes to do on my phone. That's all right. But it looks like it's quite busy, so that's good. I'm kind of getting a feel for like the peak times, when we start doing this. Not quite full time, but definitely a lot more consistently. Am I gonna make it? I made it. Let's go. times that it's better to be out, and times that it won't be good to be out. Kind of starting to understand what the rush times are, I guess. So I appreciate that, engineer. Thank you. I am. I don't know. I think it was a combination of a few different things. But I am feeling better. I was feeling better, the next morning mostly. So, all good. I forgot my good phone charger, so I'm literally running with only one phone charger in the car right now, and that's the one that doesn't work 90% of the time. So we're gonna see how long we can even be live for just before the phone dies, because I also need to charge the phone that we're actually operating DoorDash on. So anyway, hopefully they've got this ready for us in here. Oh, they had it a fourth spot. All right, we'll be back. Down. Okay. I'm going to try to plug my phone back in, but it's probably not going to work, so. You have to do this every time now. You take a receipt photo. I don't want to do that. So annoying. Gosh, this is like totally separate store for the second order. All right. Second pickup from I don't even know where. I guess we're gonna find out. Never been back here before. food is secured. And that's what we've just picked up. Always to an apartment complex. Oh, we're delivering to Lake Oswego though, so hopefully that means good tips. I need to wash this car. I don't know why, but where I store my cars when I'm not driving them, it gets like this moistury, like dirty, like film on it. I don't really know how to describe it, but there's like this thin layer of like moist dirt all over this and the, well, mainly this car, but I don't want to take it through a car wash because it's got a leak in the trunk right now that I know how to fix. It's just going to cost me about $120 to do it, and I don't want to. But I need to. Well, realistically, it won't actually have to cost me that much. There is a cheaper solution. It's going to make the car look really ugly, and I don't want to do that. I'd rather just put a new wing on it, which is what it needs. Guys, you know what I'm talking about, like when, you know, the wires, I guess, inside are starting to, you know, there's little breaks in them, but if you bend it the right way, then the wires will still probably, you know, inside the casing there, they make contact and then they still function. I cannot figure out what the deal is with this cord. It's like it literally just intermittently works. Like there's no specific position that it has to be in. It's like 1 in 10 tries it'll work, and then you can move the cord however you want. Oh, see, now it's working again. Great to see we got more people tuning in though. Welcome in, everybody. My app might be lying to me, but it looks like we got 60 people in here. If that's the case, welcome in. Thank you all so much for being here tonight. Appreciate you guys. If you haven't already, smash that like button. We are currently on a double order with DoorDash. One from Applebee's, one from an Indian restaurant that I'm not even going to try to pronounce because I'm going to embarrass myself. Then we got 2 separate delivery locations. They're relatively close. It's about $11.50 to go 9 miles. Again, we are pretty much challenging ourselves to accept every single order that DoorDash gives us. Now, there's a reason for that. Really, the main reason is that my ratings, because I've been doing this for several years and I've always been a super picky dasher, means that my ratings are quite low. And they also recently apparently introduced an on-time rating. They didn't used to do that. And, you know, to be honest, what I used to do is I used to do DoorDash and Uber Eats and even Instacart all at the same time just to kind of make ends meet through college. Meaning that, you know, sometimes some of my deliveries were a little bit late. Nothing too bad, but I mean probably 5 to 10 minutes past like the expected time, which I didn't think was a huge deal. But apparently DoorDash does, which I guess I kind of understand. So I'm basically recovering from really low ratings on my account. Just for reference, they kind of have a score that they give you out of 100. You need to have 85 out of 100 to have the platinum level. That's the minimum. I want to say gold level is, I think, 70 and above. And then silver is 55 and above. And we're not even silver. We're at 51 out of 100. So first step is to get back to silver, then into gold, then into platinum. So pretty much until we get to that platinum status, I am accepting every order that they give me just to kind of throttle those ratings. Now that means sometimes we're going to end up with really crappy orders. We keep getting the ones with basically nobody tipping. Not nobody, but like basically a lot of like no tips. Dude, just merge, bro. Like what is the problem? There you go, jeez. that's basically what we're doing. I only have time to do this for about 2 hours tonight. Probably gonna have to stop and get a little bit of gas too. I don't like doing that on stream, but I did start with like 1/8 of a tank, and we are in a Dodge Charger, so it's a V6, but still. I'm just doing this pretty much right after I get off work. I'm good to go on this till about 8:15, 8:30. As I got here, YouTube asked me to install their app now. It is a separate window on my PC. Interesting. I didn't even know they were doing that. That's news to me as well. I have some water in here. I only have half a bottle, but this should be enough to cover me for 2 hours. I say as I slam the entire thing. That wasn't very smart. To go. Honestly, not as far away as I thought it'd be, but this is putting us in kind of a nice area, so hopefully that pays off in terms of higher tips, hopefully. If you're just joining the stream, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Leave a like if you'd like to, and subscribe if you'd like to as well. They're both free. They both really help us out. We appreciate it. Currently on a double order, going 9 miles for $11.50. Once we actually get the full stream setup going again, where I have overlays and everything, I'm trying to get it to where it'll, I'm trying to come up with an idea to where I can get it to show on screen, like, order total, and, like, I want to redo the overlays again a little bit once I get them back, because I think I had too much going on screen before, and it was just stuff that, you know, people probably don't care about, but I want to show like current order stats, and then yeah. I think I've figured out a way to do that, possibly. But there are some funds that would that are required. Mainly, what I need to do is get a freaking laptop mount, and I also need to come up with a way either to charge my laptop in the car, or just make sure to have my laptop fully charged before coming out and doing a stream. Sorry, Starlink is probably not working under these trees. Means I gotta hug the left lane. I don't like doing that, but it's whatever. making our way towards Lake Oswego. Funny story about this area a while ago. There's a Salt and Straw, or at least there used to be. Maybe there still is. I don't really know. Right near downtown here, and there was a day that I think for some reason, like, they had to close. I don't really remember why, but they had to close early, and DoorDash wasn't aware of that. So DoorDash kept accepting orders from them, and what you can do, or at least what you used to be able to do on DoorDash, is accept with orders that, like, you know, you accept them, you drive to the place, and then you find that the place is closed or there's an issue. DoorDash will still pay you half of what your order should have been. And so I got one that took me to Salt and Straw, and I was like, oh shoot, like, it's closed. And it was like a $10 order, so I was like, hell yeah, $5. And then another one popped up on my phone, so I took a picture of the place being closed again. Then another one, then another one. I kid you not, I stood there for probably an hour outside of this closed restaurant, and I legitimately made $100 just from sitting there, because there were so many orders that didn't get delivered, or that didn't properly get, I guess, handled. All these orders that got submitted to this restaurant. Who was the closest person there? It was me. I was standing right there. So they kept handing them to me, and I kept being like, nope, the place is closed, and they just give me half the funds. It was the ultimate cheat code, and it was awesome. Where the hell have I found myself? Park. I don't know how to get in here. I don't know how to do anything. That's the one downside to Lake Oswego, really, is it's such a compact place. Like, they've packed so much housing into an area where there was just no room in the first place. Wish me luck, I guess. This is screwed up. phone across the freaking floor. Before she walked away. So I gotta sit here and this is what I mean. They've made it so complicated just to complete these orders now. And I'm like, I don't know if it's because stuff was getting stolen or what, but I'm like, oh, and another apartment complex. Great. My phone is back to not charging. Oh, there it goes. It's like 1 in every 10 attempts works, give or take. All right, Applebee's has been delivered. Half-mile for our other drop-off. Hopefully that one isn't as complicated. Here because they charge over $4 just for regular. Where is that Salt and Straw? I know it's somewhere like right near downtown, but I can't quite remember where it is. Stuff like that is what I mean though. Like I feel like I used to be better at this. But that's alright anyway. YouTube needs to like put out another update or something, I think. It's like not quite working. We're up to 50 likes, halfway there. Halfway to our goal of 100. If you haven't smashed that like button already, please do so. I'd appreciate it. I'll have to get mods on here pretty soon. Am I in Portland? Yes. Or Lake Oswego, rather, is where I'm at right now. But yes, we are working Portland. Out of practice, that's all. Yeah. Out of practice, and I'm out of the good ratings. Turn signal is out already. Will last 2 weeks, man. Leather pants on, that is something. I can't talk. I got these tight ass pants on right now. It's for work. I can't wear the baggy sweats to work. They don't let me do that. honestly hoping that the bulb just kind of fell out of the socket, because that's been an issue with that side specifically. I think the socket is like bad, or it's kind of going bad. Oh, this place is dope. What the hell? Oh, that's so annoying. Oh shoot, there's no hotspots over here. What? I was expecting that there potentially would be. No. Oh, wait. Oh my god, that is horrible. Well, it's where we need to go anyway. Shoot. Okay, well, we got another order from a Thai place. $4 to go 8 miles. Almost feels like a sin even accepting that, but I guarantee you there's probably no cash tip either. That's probably just DoorDash base pay. Certainly no tip in the DoorDash app. PSA from me and all of the DoorDash drivers: if you cannot afford to tip, go get your food yourself. Like I said, it's a different scenario. There's a reason I'm accepting everything. It's to try to recover my account. Once we get back to doing this normally, I would absolutely reject that, and anybody else who's sane should also reject that. What the hell is that? Bug? bug in here? Sounds like there's like a massive fly in here or something. Let's see, whatever it is. I hear it though. What the hell is that? It sounds like a giant freaking housefly. That's weird. No working blinker anyway, so no point in even having it on. You'd like to mod? You need an electric scooter to deliver faster. All right, Joy, you want to be a mod for real? I'll make you a mod. Have you mod for this channel? That'd be dope. First mod. Guess anyone else who wants to throw their hat in the ring, happy to add on, a couple more. Obviously, it's not something I can afford to pay for. That's why I don't really like asking. But if you feel compelled to volunteer your time, and I know you, then by all means, I'm happy to have you on. Okay, alright Marcy, you can be a mod too. Sorry, hold on, I gotta just drive though. Oh, I've picked up from this place before. Oh, and it's working again. Yeah, it's gotta be like a loose connection or something. That is weird. Yes, Jim, you are modded to the max, and honestly, like I said, I had made you a mod kind of like as a placeholder. I'm happy to still have you as a mod on the other channel, but if it's too much for you, of course you don't have to do that on my other channel too. You can just stick to SRM. I know that's quite a commitment on its own. Alright, there we go. You're now a mod, Marcy. secured. Damn, dude, I'm driving 15 minutes for $4. That is wild. Uh-oh, do we have bad connection? Looks like we've lost like 30 people. That or YouTube just lies to me about the concurrent viewer rate. I feel like it does. It like gives me false hope sometimes. It's annoying. There we go, it's working now. It is charging. Sorry about that, I'm trying to see about whether or not it's actually using Starlink. I'm having to use Streamlabs right now. Purely my own fault. Could have been using Moblin. But in order to use Moblin direct to YouTube, which is how we do the streams on the DL Scales channel, is, well, I have to create the live event on the computer, because if you create an event from your phone, like from the YouTube app, it labels it as a mobile stream. Which technically this is a mobile stream, but it's not, because we're not streaming from the YouTube mobile app, because the YouTube mobile app for streaming sucks. But in order for me to use an app like Moblin, where I have to manually type in the stream ID, it's a little bit more of a complex process to set that up, but it's a better app, so it's worth the effort. And there goes my gas light. See if I can make it through the rest of the dash without having to actually get gas. Just be real light on the throttle. Anyway, but I made the event while I was at work, just on my lunch break on my phone, so I didn't really have, I either had the option of deleting the event, making a new one, which I know how the algorithm reacts to that, not well. And also I figured, you know, if a few people had already liked the stream, set their notifications for it, yada yada. But anyway, all that to say, there's no connection bonding happening right now. Which is alright, I mean, it doesn't really matter, so. Seem to be doing alright. How's everyone's evening going? Hopefully it's been alright. Been kind of a weird week for me, but also pretty good. I've received a decent amount of good and exciting news, so. I've also found out that I'm basically done at my current job, probably within the next 2 weeks. So, I don't know if I talked about that at all on my last stream, but they interviewed somebody new on Monday who they really like, so I am fixing to be replaced, which is fine. I asked for that. I asked to leave. Ooh, it's like we're rallying right now. We're cooking. Tesla in front of us slowing us down, man. Not really stuff I can talk about publicly yet, Charm. It's kind of to be announced, but it'll be cool once I get to announce it. I guess part of the news that I received is what I just said, though, that I'm pretty much just about done at my job, because I've been pretty much waiting for permission to leave, I guess. I mean, technically I didn't have to stay as long as I did, but I promised them that I'd stay until they found a replacement for me, which it sounds like they just about have. So, I mean, it's not like I'm that essential to the operation. They did it perfectly fine without me for many years. So, in truth, I'm really probably not that important to them. But I know that they've kind of gotten used to having a 3-person service advisor operation rather than just a 2, so I figured I'd try to be a good person, and because I initially promised them 2 years, and I certainly didn't hold up my end of the bargain on that, but I don't know. I think if I had to do another 1.5 years there, I would not be too happy. As crazy as it sounds, I'd rather be doing something like this, honestly. I like calling the shots. I like being my own boss. There's definitely drawbacks from that, for sure. I mean, I've done that before. It's pretty much all I've done. So I know that there's negatives to it too, but I don't know. I'm excited for the future. I'm nervous, but I'm excited. Anyway, enough of my yapping. We are currently on a $4 for 8 miles order from a Thai restaurant. I don't know exactly what's in the order, but we got Thai food with us right now. It's kind of taken me back, again in the direction that I kind of need to end up. So that was another nice reason that I took it. I was, I guess I didn't really think about it, but the concern with being in Lake Oswego is if it wanted me to go further east, then it would have taken me into, potentially like East Portland. And because we have this challenge that I've set ourselves, we can't reject it. I mean, I probably would have. I would have lost the challenge, but, the goal is to not reject anything. It's just to accept every order that it gives us and, see what happens. So. That's funny too. On some DoorDash orders, there's little notes that they'll attach, like kind of to the customer. I guess you have to yield for these buses, don't you? They'll just kind of go. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, they'll have notes under certain customers where it's like, be sure to do things right on this order. This customer has a tendency to leave a larger tip and good rating for excellent service. And I'm like, bro, there's literally no tip on this, like at all. Like, what are you talking about? unlike the storm chasing streams, I have plenty of fuel options around me. And I've also had this car the longest, so I have a pretty good feel for like when I'm actually out of gas. Oh, nice. Man, I'm a Dodge guy at heart, but man, those Mustangs, damn, they sound good. Oh wow, so DoorDash's base pay is just absolutely ass. There was a tip on that. It was only a $2 tip. So still garbage, but can't hate on them for giving no tip at all, you know what I mean? You can also hate on DoorDash. What the hell is $2.35 base pay, man? Y'all can pay your people more. You can pay your people way more. Money hungry, man. I hope y'all are listening too. Actually, maybe not, because then they're gonna ban me. DoorDash, what are you going to give us next? At this rate, we probably got time for 2 more orders. Maybe 3. Maybe 3. We'll see about the 3rd one, but maybe 3. Respectfully, I don't know, did I accidentally make Michael a mod? misclick. I'm sorry, I just now caught that, and I don't mean any disrespect, but I didn't mean to do that. Oh, God. Okay. There we go. Another $2.35 order to go 2 miles. Woo! I cannot wait till this garbage is over. I miss the high-paying orders, man. They literally, it's a category that they have that they reserve for the people with the higher ratings. They literally withhold the high-paying orders for the higher-rated dashers that they have, which I guess makes sense. But we gotta get there, which means we gotta just keep accepting the crap, man. Just making enough to cover expenses out here right now. So you get about $2.35 per order plus tip if the buyer tips. Sometimes DoorDash's base pay, it really varies. I've seen it go as low as $2 per order, and I've seen it go as high as like $6 per order if it's a longer distance order. Like their base pay does vary, and they also during busy time, like especially busy times, they offer bonuses as well, like $1 per order, $1.50 extra per order, $2. But the biggest bonus that I've ever seen them do is about $3 base pay per order, which that's actually, I mean, it doesn't sound like a whole lot, but you know, if you get a lot of orders, like that's quite a bit. But so far we have not done a stream during one of those like peak, like really, really busy times that they have, I guess. So we got another order, this time from Dave's Hot Chicken. From here we got to go another like 0.8 miles, I guess. So I guess it makes sense why they didn't. I mean, you still hope that you put like, I don't know, like a $1 or $2 tip or something. But I guess I get it. Anyway, I'll be back. always have to imagine people just think I'm crazy and talking to myself when I like walk up, or I'll like show the bag to no one in the car, and everyone's like, "What the hell is wrong with you, dude?" Oh, I'm losing my mind. We are at Dave's Hot Chicken. Take receipt photo. I don't want to, gang. Actually, I don't feel like it. Is that an option? Meet by the west entrance door in the garage entrance. Whatever that means, bro. Where are we even going, dude? Oh, dude. You're gonna make me drive into the mall? That's a new one. I've gone there to pick up orders, but never to drop them off. Maybe we'll do one more order and then get gas. I don't like getting gas though. Gas is expensive, chat. I make jokes, but like I legit don't think that I have enough in my bank account right now to like get a full tank of gas. If I'm being honest, I've not been the smartest financially this month. I really have been trying to. It's just, I don't know. It was Valentine's month and I went a little crazy. What can I say? Oh, okay. No, we're not going to Bridgeport. Thank flippity floop. I also thought we were going potentially delivering to the immediate care over there, and I don't like delivering to doctor's offices or hospitals. I'm a germaphobe, and I don't like going in those places unless I absolutely have to. here for the gentleman to see me. That was stupid. That guy was nice. He still didn't tip me anything, but he was nice. Yeah, sorry about the overlays not working. The computer that we were streaming off of died, so acceptance rate up to 49% now. Woo! Alright. What do you have for us next, DoorDash? We got time for probably 2 more. And then I gotta go. Make sure Sasha made it home okay too, because she's in my car right now. She's in the new Charger. Yep, she made it. Awesome. Because I had to take her car into work, because I tried to fix it the first time and I didn't do it right. So then I had to have one of our actual mechanics look at it. Turns out that I was just dumb. But anyway, I was driving her car for like the past 3 days, and she's been in mine. Didn't want to give her the 4Runner because we needed that for mountain stuff. Didn't want to give her this because we needed it for DoorDash stuff. So, you know how it'd be. DoorDash, where you at? What do you have for me here? What do you have for us? Did she drive? Was it a Bentley? What is your problem? Oh man, it's annoying not having that connection bonding, because as soon as you go over any sort of underpass, it's like freaking out. Anyway, we got a twofer. We got one from Baskin Robbins and one from Panda Express across the street. Hopefully Baskin Robbins is ready, because I really don't feel it. I don't like that I have to go in here and wait. It's annoying. Tiffany, thank you for the PayPal. Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'll put $5 in, I promise. I have to do it after this order, but I'll do it. Alright. Arrived at store, sure. I hate that you can't do the drive-thru anymore. I mean, not that Baskin Robbins does the drive-thru, but Panda Express does. But they're like, no, you have to come inside so we can verify. It's like, I don't understand how people... How exactly were so many things being stolen? That's what I don't understand. Like, the people literally just walk in, like, read the name of their receipt and be like, oh, yeah, I have an order for Sam. And like, that's gotta be, right? Because, I mean, these people weren't, like, freaking hacking DoorDash's, like, servers to see... Were they? I wouldn't think so. If you're that smart, I feel like you should be doing something, you know, more high stakes than stealing food. What do I know? What do I know? I'm just a lowly food delivery man. All right, BRB. Wow, that's crazy. The note on this is thanks, love you. What? Oh, that's hilarious. Lee tells me that he loves me for bringing him ice cream. That's so sweet and honestly really weird, but I need to wash this car because I can't see out of the windows because they have this greasy, like, moisture film on them, and I'm like, I can't tell what it is or why it's there, but like, I need to get rid of it. And I can literally get free car washes through my work, so I don't know why I don't. I'll probably do that tomorrow. I know I'm gonna get water in my trunk, so maybe just preemptively I'll just put a big towel back there just to soak up some of the water so I don't let any more water into my already, I'm sure, moldy carpeting back there. Oh shoot. stream. Thank you so much for being here. Leave a like on your way in. Consider hitting that subscribe button. We are currently on a double up DoorDash order. One for Baskin Robbins, one for Panda Express. One is going 1.5 miles. The other one is going 5 miles further than that. These two are probably going to be my last 2 orders of the night, unless we get one more other one that's decent. I do have other things that I need to get to after this, but I figured we could go out and at least do, 5 or 6 orders tonight. Make a little bit of progress towards getting those ratings back to where they should be. That is the whole point in accepting every order. We are trying to recover the ratings on our account, which have dwindled significantly over the years with me doing this on and off. So it's funny, like the numbers, they say they jump up, and then I do that little speech, and it's like I chase everybody off. I want to remind you all to hit this. If we get a bunch of likes, that pushes us in the algorithm. Like that needs to happen. So I got to say something, I don't mean to be annoying. I didn't know we were going off-roading. Jesus. What in the hell? What in Bob's Road is happening? Dude, is this dirt? Am I going to get stuck back here? What the hell? Oh, I am not in the car for this. Okay, there we go. Pavement. Thank God. That was weird. I was not expecting that. I mean, I was only doing about 25, but still, 25 and hit a pothole like that in this thing. Ooh. Okay, this appears to be the house that I want. Off. Leave it at the door. Get out of boss man or woman. Okay. Oh, man. Dorms, pin required. Oh, yeah. Nope, this is the last one I'm doing. We got to deliver to college dorms. And we got to get a pin, which means I actually have to find them. Well, that, my friend, is going to be annoying as hell. Stream phone's down to about 20% battery life anyway. I don't really have a way to charge it, so that was kind of going to be the end of the stream indicator regardless. So it appears that we're going to reach that threshold pretty soon. just under $30. Oh, I know that guy. He's towed a lot of stuff to our shop before. Stuff off my screen so I can see. Thank you. Why do I gotta deliver to dorms, man? I don't want to deliver to deliver to dorms. So lame. I don't think it's a thing around here, but I honestly would be really interested in doing. I guess DoorDash has this thing where you kind of act like an Amazon delivery driver. They give you like 35 packages. They pay you. It's one big payment that you get. I think it's like usually, I don't know, like 120, 130 bucks. And they figure it'll take you like 5 hours to get through them all. Or maybe closer to like 6 hours, I don't know, but I think that'd be cool to try, don't you? That way I just get all the stuff at once, and then I just hit, house after house after house after house after house. Like that honestly sounds easier in my head, but I don't really know. Got 86 likes. Guys, this is our last delivery. We got to get 14 more likes before I end this delivery. Maybe I'll stream me getting $5 of gas too. Sound like a lot of money. I mean, I don't know, 120 bucks over 5 hours. It's $24 an hour. That's probably pretty decent for DoorDash standard. I mean, this stuff doesn't pay a ton, honestly. It's not a super lucrative business. It's just a nice side hustle. I mean, holy crap, give it some gas. Oh, never mind, sorry. I guess blinkers aren't a thing, though. much gas prices have gone up around here. I mean, in the last 2 weeks, I've literally watched the gas prices rise. 56 cents. Like, holy crap, dude. It doesn't sound like a ton, but when you're talking about 20 gallons, that's like over a $10 increase for a fill-up. It's a decent amount, man. And just coast. Oh wait, I thought this was a hill all the way down. That's awkward. That is awkward. Temperature in here somehow. Those of you that aren't aware, the vents are stuck on full hot in this thing. And anyone who might be knowledgeable of cars might just be like, oh, replace the blend door actuator. Well, the blend door that the blend door actuator fits itself to has literally disintegrated. Like, the entire unit is just kind of gone. So, I mean, I don't really know if it's a part I can even get my hands on at this point, nor do I want to do that work, nor can I afford to have paid to have that work done, because that'd be like ridiculously expensive. So it just is what it is. If I want cold air, I gotta roll the windows down. If I want hot air, I can, happily turn on my vents. When we get to doing this in the summertime, oh boy, that's gonna be fun. Hopefully I paid slightly more than I thought too. $10.70. We got a 40% raise. Wow. Okay. Okay, I did my math slightly wrong. We made 28 or almost $29 so far. And we were at this for a little less than 2 hours. So, again, not good, but there's a reason for that. It's because half the orders that we took were complete crap. So, kind of got to expect that when you accept everything. But that's, like I said, kind of the whole point of what we're doing. So. But that's what I like to do, is run the thing basically to almost empty and then fill it up all at once. Go ahead and end my dash here before it gives me an order that I can't accept. Yeah, finished our dash with $28.78. So I'd say if you want to speak technically, we probably averaged about 15 bucks an hour. Probably spent, I don't know, $5 in gas to make that happen. $6, probably closer to $6. So really walked away with $23 over 2 hours, and that's pretty terrible. But I think there's light at the end of the tunnel. I really think there is. We just gotta find it, you know. Gotta find the neighborhood that doesn't have all these stupid speed bumps. There's another one. Brother. We got up to 90 likes. We got close. We've been struggling to hit that 100 like goal recently, but like I said, I know I've been super inconsistent. I know the streams are short, so I really can't expect any sort of growth in the channel if I keep doing this way. But the reality is I gotta finish up at my other job before I'm gonna have any sort of time to actually commit to this. I'm only one person. There's only so many hours in the day, and I don't have time for this right now. But I will once I get booted, so that'll be soon. Be doing this a lot more once that happens, trust me. Especially going into summer, this will probably be one of my only sources, not only, but like one of my few sources of income. Probably. So, you know. Yeah. anyways, I appreciate you guys tuning in tonight. Got super close to 100 likes. We have gotten 9 new subscribers tonight. So that's 9 more people closer to that 500 goal. We are inching closer to it. We're inching there, but we're getting there. We will get there eventually, I'm sure. So, appreciate you if you're new. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Still trying to, figure out the best way to do this, but I want to get more consistent at this. So appreciate y'all being here. Subscribe if you haven't already and you want to join us for future streams. There will be an increase in content here at some point soon. I don't know exactly when, but soon is what I can tell you. So if you want to be around for that soon, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Hope you all have a great night. I will see you next time.